Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Napoleon Total War 3 with this Ottoman campaign. Last time around we saw off Wellington in Naples. He still controls Sicily though, and as I've seen, they've actually got like, I think it's an army offensible. Not entirely sure how they were able to recruit that down in Sicily. So I'm not entirely sure if they're landed more troops or what that army is, because I don't think they landed 3 armies. I've seen a third one anyways. And they've merged the two ones that I thrashed. However, they thrashed us pretty badly as well. With all of that said, and it's not going particularly well in Italy for my Italian campaign, you can say that it's going quite worse over in the Balkans. So I knew the French had a lot of full stacks, but the fact that they were able to concentrate all of them in yet another attack on Belgrade is very, very bad. So I have about, let's see, 7,000 men, while the enemy has an army of about 11,000 French troops, cannon, horse, and all nasty troops. This is going to be one hell of a battle, so I think without saying too much, let's just jump straight into it, shall we? And the fight is already underway. Unfortunately, this is my second attempt at doing this battle. We'll see if this one actually sticks. I've decided that because it's 11,000 enemies that we have to defeat, that I would start already kind of in the middle of the first attack rather than wait for, well, you know, show the entire thing of me maneuvering a little bit and stuff like that. I have placed the cheap peasant troops that I got for just defending Belgrade. So I've placed them up front just because I want to lose them so I can get proper reinforcements. I've already gone some. One thing that I did forget to do is that I forgot to change which order my reinforcement turns up in. So I've got 1 general, and we're gonna get 2 cannons. And then I believe it's the Sultan's Guard that's going to turn up. As you can see, I've made a very nice fortification here. Oh, they're attacking hard on my most left flank. They're most likely not going to go all the way out on the right. So we're going to switch over 2 of the grenadier units to deal with the enemy that's approaching over here. Plus I need to switch one of the archers over there, and we're gonna switch the archers like so. Kind of similar what happened with the first time I fought this battle. Then though I had the fort up here, but the enemy decided at that time as well to concentrate on the left side of my fort. The enemy seem to have evolved quite a bit. It took them a while, but now they're mostly lining up and firing rather than just charging headfirst into my defenses. We're gonna drag these 2 lines of grenadiers and stop the enemy from coming in over there. I was originally, let's see, I'm gonna send 1 cavalry unit to get that howitzer out there. Then we're gonna need, I think we'll use the bigger one. It's definitely gonna be needed over here to protect the flank. And then the third one will be to kind of help out towards the center. This unit's taking heavy fire as it's being flanked by the French. However, a lot of the French units getting murdered by canister and fire from our infantry. Definitely need a general back here to inspire these guys to keep them fighting. What's coming at us at the center It's the Old Guard, Bavarian Infantry, Voltigeurs, and Light Infantry of Foot. We've got a cavalry charge which failed. I'm gonna chase those guys down. I managed to reach... Oh no, my cavalry got stuck on the Emperor's Dragoons. It's not great. We're gonna have to try and get away from there. My general, I'm pretty sure he actually needs to rally the troops over here. I definitely need... the cavalry has arrived. I definitely need the cavalry to break here. We're losing tons of men out of this unit. About half. The French infantry of line is breaking though. That support by the general might just win me or make enough time to, oh, god damn it, move as fast as you can. Suffered about half of the troops in this unit has become casualties. I'm gonna see if I can hide them more behind cover. Cavalry has now arrived, and we need to throw them in as soon as possible. The enemy breaks before the sight of the cavalry. We're gonna continue on into the conscripts. And to keep the pressure up, I'm gonna move these guys forward to stop these guys coming any closer. The cavalry is going in for the conscripts, cutting them down. We've got another conscript unit starting to fire, skirmish with our grenadiers. They're firing though on the unit that has not lost that many men. Let's see. Those are crushed. I'm gonna send the cavalry in through the back. Where did this other cavalry unit go? Oh, it's all the way over here. What did you chase? A dragoon unit all the way over here. I completely missed that. You need to go back to the center. My Mamluk unit, it managed to get away. But I want you to get those guys. We got cannon coming in. Heavy fighting.
Our men are running from...
Oh, what's wrong? Ah, he's running over there. We're gonna retreat with the cavalry. Back to cover. The general will deploy over there. The grenadiers... God damn it. Now the cavalry is routing. I'll send the grenadiers back. The enemy that's pursuing is riding onto the spikes and being sent off. And these guys don't really stand a chance against my troops hiding behind cover. Plus we've got some... Oh, did these guys... Wait a minute. Every single artillery piece has been destroyed. How did I miss... Bloody hell did I miss that? Oh, we have an artillery piece being destroyed here as well. So I only have 2 out of 6 guns left. I'm lucky that I placed the howitzers then behind cover. Right, go back. So we don't have any canister here. That's bad. Oh, did you not reach the cannon, you asshole? Enemy generals running around. Not entirely sure what battery do they have. This one out here. This one needs to be taken out, because that has destroyed a lot of my cannons. I mean, completely emptied out this. Our reinforcement. That was one of the problems with... The reason why I wanted to deploy here was that I would get closer to where the enemy's coming in and where the reinforcements coming in, making sure that the battle continues throughout and there isn't these gaps where nothing's happening. So we're pretty close to where the enemy is receiving their reinforcements through here. And then also they're receiving reinforcements through here in the beginning. Now it has died down a bit. Surprised that this one's still holding. Well, the good thing is we have got 2 new cannons coming in, so I can place one in that whole gap there. Given that the enemy's kind of coming from this, I want to put that cannon out there rather in the pre-made hole over here. One thing that I need to do though is the cannons that are coming, they need to bypass these. That was pretty accurate fire coming in from that cannon over there. Could very well take out my general. Now all the archers are out of fire. We'll try to avoid having them lose too many men, so I'll place them in the forested areas in kind of cover. Another cavalry unit being broken down. You will switch to round shot. Enemy general dead. MacDonald. And we've got another enemy general we need to take out. That reinforcement's going to take forever to actually get into position. Bavarian reserves and what's hiding in the forest? We don't actually know. So that's pretty bad. I'm going to send these 2 grenadiers forward and we can see about dislodging those enemies. Look at the amount of dead people here, where my troops weren't behind cover. Without the canister, the enemy's cavalry is coming closer and closer, and they've now made it through so many lines of spikes that there is actually an opening for cavalry to come through here. And I would need a unit to kind of stop them going through there. So I'm gonna send this one over there, and we're just gonna put a unit just to kind of show that we've got something over there. We're gonna put the archers. Right, get firing. It was a Voltagier company that was hiding in that forest. We've got cuirassiers. Luckily for me, they're actually going towards the spikes, so they're kind of on purpose gonna impale themselves. But they could very well have exploited that hole or that gap in the defenses a lot better. I think we need to push this one all the way up front and actually completely take the hole that was opened. Grenadiers doing so-so. We'll have to deploy the cavalry. Oh, wrong unit. They were over here, defeated by a cuirassier unit. Doesn't matter much. Look at all the troops that have already died. It's probably, I'd imagine it's 1.5 stacks of enemies. Both these units suffered heavily. However, now I'm going to let the cavalry run all of these guys down. And we'll try to somewhat prepare for the next attack. I wonder, the Sultan's Guard, we'll kind of need them, so we're gonna run them here. This unit has, no, it hasn't lost troops in this battle, but it has lost troops. We kind of need you guys. There's an enemy artillery out there that I don't know why they're moving them over there. I'm gonna send my cavalry to deal with them. We've got a enemy brigade coming in here. It's light troops and an infantry unit, normal infantry unit. You will retreat back to be reserves in the forest. And the general will stand behind the enemy's the enemy swordman, my swordman. Right, the cannon was killed. We've got another cannon out there, but the enemy infantry is kind of moving. And this is my last cavalry unit, so I kind of don't want to waste it or anything. What I could do is I could use my cannon instead to target these guys, start firing at them. Once they get out of the forest anyways. French enemy line approaching. Bavarian line infantry is back over here. Bloody hell, only 2 cannons left. Right, we've got a Sultan's Guard coming in, so that's good. Some reinforcements have arrived. They can be put to good use. Because right now these guys are actually coming at kind of the right side of my defense. And now I only have a archer unit here which doesn't even have any ammo left. So it's good that we actually get this Sultan's Guard coming in, take up that position, but it's going to be very close. Luckily for me, it's a conscript unit that's coming in. Archers can retreat back, and we'll put the Sultan's Guard right there on the defensive line. Now the cannons out there. See if we can swing around and attack it. Surprised that this one hasn't been sent away yet. And this one's not doing too well. Put these 3 as reserves in the forest. We'll kind of move this one to take its place. Sultan's Guard is coming in. We've got another Sultan's Guard coming in. Cavalry is going to swing around. Did I? Oh, I did tell the howitzers to hold fire. We're going to target this unit because I really want him to go away. Sultan's Guard has opened fire. We're going to get this one. Get in the flank of that. Get rid of the enemy artillery. Boost the canister output of this battery right here. And defeat the French troops. Continue on into the next battery. Good canister going in against the French. Are they charging? Yes, they are. But they're charging into the Sultan's Guard, a fresh unit. Well, fresh and fresh. They have forced marched their way across the entire map. And then we have yet another Sultan's Guard coming in. They're standing there getting shot right up in the flank, but they still manage to hold on. If we can lead all of this cavalry kind of to come towards the spikes here, that would be great. Rather than going towards the open area, which they've attacked. Right, finally this bastard's gone. You no longer need to focus on him. You can focus on other units. Keep getting that good canister, and just as I wanted, the French cuirassiers kill themselves on my spikes and pull back. Surprised that this one stand as well as it does. I do think the spikes soak up quite a bit of the bullets. But that should obviously go both ways. So it should cover us just as much as it's killing the enemy. More and more troops are actually pouring in on this side. So I'm gonna retreat my troops to the cover of the pre-laid defenses. Nice canisters. We got a French hussar going in through all the spikes, killing itself. And we have another French cuirassier unit also killing itself on the spikes. And we got a bit of a rout going on among the French. There's another attack coming towards this area, which isn't great because we don't have that many troops in this area. The 2 cannons are on the way. The enemy is coming really close over here. I'll countercharge the Bardishan troops with my archers. Good fighting. My guys are winning slightly, so we've got the upper hand there. Continue on. Chase them down, the cavalry will follow. We've got... what is this? Würzburg. Chasseur à cheval. Also killing itself on my spikes. If it weren't for my spikes, I would have a lot less troops left. Heavy casualties over on this side. National Guard unit though. That's a pretty crap militia unit. It is the best militia unit in the game, I believe. But it's still a militia unit. It's being forced away. Pretty big conscript unit. And Bardishan infantry. Recall the cavalry. It takes ages to get these cannons into place. The battle will be over once they actually... oh shit, this unit's about to give way. I'll have these 3 go ahead and take his place. I'm gonna move the general closer to support. We've got a cavalry unit. It's the Emperor's Dragoons making their charge. As I recall, you had to join the Emperor's Dragoons, you had to actually have an officer's rank. They made it through, because damn them. And my center is not looking too good. The Emperor's Dragoons made it through. They made it to my howitzer. Get onto that. You will move there. I want you to rally. Howitzers pulled back. What unit is routing? It's one of my grenadier units. The archers fighting with the Emperor's Dragoons. While... oh shit, there's quite a big attack coming in. Oh, and they're outflanking us over there. Where's the cavalry? You, this Sultan's Guard. These 2 Sultan's Guard needs to be moved over. Where's my cavalry? Emperor's Dragoons still ravaging our lines. Oh, and another cavalry unit has made it through, sending away the artillery. And kind of overwhelming the Sultan's Guard up there.
Our men are running.
Let's get the general away from there. So many units are routing. The enemy is flanking us over there. The general will pull back. Get back on the guns. Let's see where we can kind of make a stand. The Emperor's Dragoons really needs to go. They're causing so much problem for me. The howitzers will switch to canister. Oh, damn it! They running straight into it. We've got one unit rallying. Oh, the canister is actually kinda able to fire through all of this mess. Let's get the two Sultan's Guard in place. Small grenadier units, get them to come into place as well. It was all due to the bloody Emperor's Dragoons. I'm gonna unfortunately have to sacrifice my cavalry unit. Let's boost the howitzers as they're about to get overrun. And now we've got Guard Dragoons leading a charge into our lines.
Our men are running, sir.
Inspire. And inspire. Finally we're able to kinda send the enemy off that we're attacking here. The Emperor's Dragoons, Bardishan infantry and so on. But we lost a lot of men. Oh, the artillery has now finally arrived. The French troops are moving straight onto our lines. So I think if we hold, it's just about making sure that we hold. We've got generals making sure that the troops hold. Sultan's Guard over there is being attacked. A lot of the enemy troops are coming back. Okay, we're gonna have to set the artillery as soon as possible. Just set it wherever we can. We got two of these Janissary units coming in.
Our men are running.
No, that was not great. There's a break in the middle of the line. That Sultan's Guard is now in deep shit. But a lot of the French troops are retreating. We've got a few over there. We've got a few over here. I want to pull back over here.
Our men are running, sir.
We'll redraw these grenadiers. Deploy the batteries. Get the generals into safety. These three small grenadier units. We've got French troops moving around. Mostly actually moving on the left flank, which is not great. But we do have this battery now set up. With this one backing them up from the hill. And we got a lot of these extra Janissary troops coming in to support. However, lots of extra French infantry coming in from the flank and all over the place. Great canister shots sent the enemy away over there. Their cavalry has made a massive flank maneuver and is about to outflank our position if we don't immediately move to cover that. Great canister against that regiment. Sending them away. A Sultan's Guard unit! Where did you come from? You must have survived somewhere out there. Look at the bodies though. What a slaughter ground. Is this truly the Napoleonic Wars or is this World War I? I'm not entirely sure. Absolute slaughter ground. Oh no! Oh, it was their that cavalry unit that came in. Rally the troops. Get back on the cannons. I'm gonna need that canister. Wait, what? It's only one cannon left. They broke the enemy artillery is broken. The other two. It's a bit much having 75 men manning a single cannon. You're gonna have to switch to canister. Or have to, sounds like they don't want to. I'm pretty sure they do want to. I didn't have time to change these guys to fire from round shot into canister. And now once more, they're engaged in melee, which is not great. They actually held against that cavalry attack though. Which is pretty good. Oh, they're charging the artillery. And they stopped just ahead of it. There's another one coming in though. But that one's getting shelled. The problem with this cannon right here is when we have a single cannon, that cannot be moved. One good thing is a lot of the new troops that are coming in can place spikes, so I can replace a lot of the spikes out here. In case the enemy brings artillery, cavalry. You could, if you want to, fire canister on them. I don't think it's needed though, because this one over here is able to shell them with canister. Right, we have survived the assault. You got yet another unit coming in. Oh, these two. I forgot that I set these guys to come. Right. Let's move forward, reclaim our position, and take a look at what we can do. I'm gonna limber this gun up. We're gonna see about retaking our positions. Now, the question is, I'm pretty sure there's battery right here. If I get them to not take oh, they can't actually take any other gun. I think they need to take the same kind of gun. Well, that's not great. Okay, we can kind of see some of the French units moving around out here. What's this? Landwehr from the Rhine. We've got German troops. We've got Nassau troops. What else? Troops from more Nassau. German Jaegers. Schwarzenberg. Line infantry number 6. A lot of German troops in French service. We've got artillery, also from Nassau. It's the Nassau Army Group. Belgian Grenadiers out there, 49 of them. You can get down here. I want all of these to get into place. It might take some time for the enemy to actually mount their assault, so I'm just going to go ahead and speed through this as much as possible. And so it begins, the hopefully the final assault. We've got some French guard dragoons riding, killing themselves, and then we've got the rest of the enemy army out there. They are advancing. It mostly those Nassau troops and other German troops, and then they're kind of concentrating around this battery, which has been which I definitely hope to destroy. Got battery out there that I need to destroy. What I think I'll do is we'll send you over there. We'll send you over there, so we'll have these 3 units. As the enemy is conducting their attack, they will move around and hopefully take out that artillery piece. I've managed to get my artillery piece in position now. The Nassau troops are right ahead of us. Time to switch to canister. I've placed the veteran Turks at the front line, and let's see how this goes. I'm gonna hold fire. Let them march a little bit closer. Look, yeah, they're gonna fire from over there. Maybe just organize these right now, because it seems like these guys have aggroed on these. You will, however, continue on your flanking mission. We got the Nassau infantry. We've only taken 3 out of them. It's a little bit disappointing. And as you can see, I've placed loads of new spikes. There we go. Now we took quite a lot of them. We've got lots of Nassau infantry over there. Getting flank fired by these guys. We'll have them march, and then what we can do is we can have these 2 instead move out. And these can kind of try and link up with this one to go in for the flank attack. Kind of a small attack that the Nassau troops are coming with. I wonder... Damn, that canister out of those guns. The cannons doesn't look that much, but when they actually fire, you kind of realize that they're really big guns. This kind of disguise the small guns with that canister. Probably canister bullets are all, or pellets, whatever you want to call them, are probably all the way, flying all the way over there. Let's see about closing in on that. The Nassau infantry, I thought they were gonna retreat a lot sooner. All the allied troops, or troops that the French are recruited from other areas of Europe, usually don't have that great morale. So I'm surprised that the Nassau do stand and fight as well as these guys do. Jaeger company quite nasty. I forgot to tell you to fire at will. This French unit coming back. Oh! Hopefully they don't have any cavalry. Pull back a little bit. 3-man deep. And then we've got 2 extra units coming in to support. Might actually throw my whole army into an attack once this one's gone anyways. We'll switch to a round shot here. Try not to kill our own troops. We definitely need to get a better angle on these guys. Right, these two in the forest. Line out. Defeat them already. Come on. I kind of need to advance through here. How's it going up here? These guys are just going straight for it, aren't they? It's just gonna straight into a charge. Young guard units are actually leading the attack. Oh, they're gonna make a line. Ooh, just as we unleash our volley. Belgian troops charging in. The young guard is retreating. These Nassau troops are retreating. I think it's time we actually moved into the attack. Let's move out of our defenses. I had one unit out here in big skirmish mode. Gonna move all troops forward. These guys held, which is very nice. Schwarzenberg, number 6, is about to line up against a smaller unit. Pull back further into the forest. Line of foot. More Württemberg. Confederation of the Rhine. Voltigeurs. That artillery piece. Just charged and then I missed that. And you will advance. Not the greatest use of the troops there, but the enemy was overrun by it. We'll continue the charge onto the Jaegers. And then we can quickly join the rest of the army up there. I think we do need a general to follow the army. Right, that bloody French artillery crew has already taken out one of my cannons. Bastards. Right, into position. Let's end this battle. Saw a cannonball coming flying through. Move the general a little bit further off to the left. The lines are engaged. We do have more troops than them, so I can overwhelm them. I'm gonna get this one to march up through the forest, surround them while these move in to start pounding them. This Nassau bastard unit came back. Firing into our backs. I think I'll be able to break these though. Before the... Oh, this one broke, so that's no longer a problem. The French could outmaneuver us on the left. We're not that strong over there. But now they have one Voltigeur company. Oh, they're going in for another charge. That's... And it's Nassau Grenadiers. This unit will then pull back. Actually, this side of the line is kind of thin. They'll regroup there. We'll add these two. And then we'll advance further on that unit. Ooh, shit, canister. Pull back into the forest. Get that general up there to support him. I managed to push them too far. Too early. New line is holding. Once these guys get firing, we can finally get rid of this one. And we can push on the French. Nice. Now you can move up. Now it's the enemy that's weak over on their most right flank. Or their left from their side, but you know what I mean. Landwehr. That artillery piece needs to be taken out somehow. Inspiring this one. I can get the general out there. And possibly charge. But I'll have to do a simultaneous attack. Oh, they're breaking over there. Get those troops forward. Confederation of the line. The Landwehr, they should break pretty soon. They're in a bad position. And they're outnumbered. The Nassau Grenadiers, however, fighting hard against my troops in the forest. Well, oh, the general is definitely needed, unless my left side is about to break. Okay, let's push hard. Let's keep this encirclement. Maybe I should bring up this general as well. Oh, we're getting flank fired, but I'm hoping we can end this before then. Hey. Let's end this. Come on. We'll have a charge. Overwhelming the Grenadiers. Continue on through. And as we do that, we drag with us a load of troops. Let's see if that charge has now stopped on the light infantry. The light infantry is about to break though. I need that second general. He's got still some inspiring to do. One of our units here broke, but a lot of the French units broke at the same time. Push some of these units forward. Bloody cannons need to be stopped. My troops are rallying. We're now within fire distance of the cannons, so we'll be able to take out troops out of the battery at the same time as we're firing here. Ooh, they're firing straight towards the general. Rallying. I think we can shoot them down. If we just keep shooting, we'll break the unit that's right there. And I don't have to risk having the entire army rout because these guys start shooting canister as we approach. Countercharge by the Confederation line, or the Confederation of the Rhine Landwehr. Could definitely get some better shots out of these guys. These guys do not like to be standing right in front of the cannons. Cannon is destroyed, or it is has lost all its troops, and so nice. Right, let's continue on, pushing the enemy back. One would hope that with killing 4, we didn't actually properly kill them, and the thing is, I'm probably not going to be able to pursue them, but one would hope with defeating 4 enemy stacks of the French that would give us some breathing room, but I'm pretty sure they do not only have another 4 in reserve just out of view from us, But they probably have an additional 8 in total out of view. Plus the British are sending another force to be land on Sicily. And yeah, everything's really going to hell. Even though we won this battle.
Our men are running for.
Oh, now you decide to break. It's the Confederation of the Rhine Landwehr, which is the last unit of the French to be defeated at my hands. It's a single line. They're wavering. They've lost a lot of men. The commander is still there, acting as rear guard for their army, and finally we can call a victory as the enemies... No, we cannot. We've got an enemy battery out there. Right, but most of the fighting is done, so I will say that the battle is over at this point. Jesus Christ. All the bloody carnage. All this bloody carnage out of this battle. And here we have the results of the battle and the Moldovan vote. 11,000 Frenchmen deployed against 7,000 Ottoman troops. We lost 4,000, almost 5,000 men, meaning 2,300 is remaining out of our original force. So about 2/3 of the army killed. Similar stats for the French. They deployed 11,000 men. Almost 8,000 of those dead. 3,000 remaining. Yeah. Individual stats. We've got a cavalry unit claiming 700 kills. We've got a battery claiming 500. We've got a grenadier unit claiming 263. Not entirely sure what this is. Deployed number 164. Not entirely sure which this one is, but it's gained 4 experience. It shouldn't be hard to find. Wait, what was it called? Sekbalanir, but whatever that is. It could be one of these. Yes, it probably is. It's one of these units. The amount of chevrons gained after this battle is... Normally I complain about my infantry never gaining any chevrons. After this battle, they gained loads of chevrons for the entire army. Holy crap. Unfortunately for us, look at how many French troops are still left. 2 generals dead. Thing is, I can't pursue them and destroy them. That's gonna be the most annoying thing. But damn. Okay, so we're gonna keep this short because this was a long battle. Unfortunately, I won't be able to pursue these stacks and completely destroy them, which is really bad. You'd really want to do that. For the next one, though, we already have a battle lined up. God awful as it is, the Spanish have landed a full stack in Italy. So just as I'm kind of ready to, you know, time to go against Rome, we've got a Spanish full stack. And if that wasn't bad enough, if we defeat that one, there's a second one coming in to save Rome. I mean, those Catholics really band together. This was the third army I was talking about, a third British army that's turned up. We've got another one over here. So, in terms of my success rate of trying to hold out against basically the entire world that has combined just to fight me, Russia has now decided not to fight the Prussians anymore. So now I really have all the great powers fighting against me, launching full stack after full stack. With the Russians now only concentrating on me, we can imagine that the Russian full stacks are gonna start falling down on our troops. It's a matter of turns before I give up just in sheer despair. Yeah, with that said, I hope to God you still enjoy the massive battle, and I hope I will see you guys for the next one. Bye!